So, starting the video now. All right. Some people are changing their minds. Okay. All right. So, let's see. I recorded a message in my phone while I was driving. Let's see how this goes. Seriously, think about. Oh wait, that's not the beginning. Is it? All right. Seriously, think about what you want. Imagine a $10,000 or $100,000 diamond necklace or a $200,000 Porsche. Those kinds of things are very beautiful, but imagine having it. Feel the stress of having it. Having something that you need to protect, keep safe. Something that you have to worry about. Now imagine you have that money back in your bank account and you're looking at that necklace or that Porsche either in a magazine or in real life. Feel how it raises your vibration to look at the item and enjoy it as a piece of art. A piece of art you're not responsible for, you don't need to keep safe, and you're not out of the money. Find in your heart what you want. Okay. Then I start thinking about, I've been sent like Lori Ladd videos and things like that. So she and I and all the people like us, encouraging all the people who will listen to us to manifest and bring into reality the new paradigm. We are all using our best Jedi mind tricks to force or make you dream with us. Manifest what you want. Keep your focus on this now. So, make sure your priority is on your own peace, your own sense of finding out who you are in this life. Whatever the name of your meat suit is, you know, famous spiritual loving wisdom, know thyself. And the mystics, the ancient mystery schools. The mystics are people who got to know who they are as a treasure trove. And nowadays, maybe we'll do this tonight, people's past lives seem to be easier to read now than ever before. And I knew that the veils were thinning, but it seems like I usually give people an option to believe in past lives or not. But for right now, just indulge in my version of reality. You don't have to accept this as truth in order to use these meditations. But just for now, because I just had a healing on someone and one of their past lives came because they had an issue in this lifetime as them, which pressed the same button as a past life in which they were a little boy and they were being held by the arms strongly. And this could be wrong, but this little child told us it was Mother Teresa that was horrible to him. And that child, the experience of that child with Mother Teresa, actually, he came in with that. And then his parents got divorced, and his mother remarried this man who treated him just like Mother Teresa in a past life. So just for right now, if you just indulge me for a second, you can go back in and this is a better time than I've ever seen. Go back through your past lives. There's a guy, Brian Weiss, Many Lives, Many Masters. He was famous for a book called Many Lives, Many Masters. And you can, well, I don't know if you can now, but you can go hear him speak. But he sells his like meditations, and you can go deep into past lives by using his CDs. And he's got a very nice voice, very mellow, and he's actually got a really good sense of humor too if you go hear him speak, which I think is so phenomenal. So Brian Weiss, I'll look for something and put it up. But you can use your past lives now to inform to make sense of your current stuff. So if you do believe in past lives, You may have been alive during an epidemic. You may have been alive during a plague or some kind of a thing like that. And so you may be more panicked than me, through this whole thing. And so there's that, and then there's this other stuff. I want to get to this. But allow your past lives to come to you and help you know thyself. All right. So we like, and then even like there's a QAnon movement, the people who follow that say God wins. Where we go one thing, we go all God wins. And it's like, these are all Jedi mind tricks. Okay, so we're moving, we're deliberately moving people in a direction of the world that we all want. But there is some work for you to do. So if you don't calm and center, and if you keep trying to do these meditations, but then you keep taking in, if you're on screens like constantly, you are pulling on the other side of the rope. So I gave I worked with a couple people, and I wrote them each an empowerment plan and a financial. So with the empowerment plan, the money situation goes with it. So I can channel the exact numbers of whatever. Well, they decided to get together, and then blow everything out. I said, okay, that's fine, but don't come back to me and say your plan didn't work. Okay, so choices lead to other choices. So if you're choosing empowerment choices, then you're going to move yourself towards empowerment. But you can't expect empowerment, and you can't expect high vibration, and then continue to do low vibrational behavior. All right. And I say, so keep your focus on what you want, and not everyone will make it through the next few years. But you will. Get ready to make it through the next few years. Get ready to be blissfully happy in the next few years. What does that look like for you? And then I was driving, so I said, we are being fucked with on many, many levels. I can hardly share any videos made by other people because so many people have partial truths mixed in with mistruths or insane lies. They believe it wholeheartedly, but that doesn't make it true. Okay. So these times we're living in now was always going to be like this. Nobody did anything wrong. Nobody made any mistakes. We're being fucked with at a level you can't even imagine. It has been building to this point for a long time. Don't worry about it. This period of time is why I started Renegade Yogi. Because I was like, I could see and feel this coming. I didn't know it was going to be what it is. I thought it was martial law. Actually, that's the only, because I was using my mind to understand why the streets were so empty. Why are the streets so empty? And so I thought it was martial law, but I was wrong. But anyway, it's still the same thing. All right. Decide what your life looks like in a perfect world. Contentment is the key. Don't worry about other people. You have to let them stress for themselves. Okay. So we had some good news recently. Israel and Sudan ended in a peace agreement, and now 5 other countries want to sign peace deals with Israel. So that's good. Bahrain and United Arab Emirates already signed, and Saudi Arabia is looking to do it. So there is peace happening. All right. Peace in the Middle East has been something that I wondered about since I was a kid. And I used to ask my angels, what if they were all just gone? Would that be better? And they said, no, there's so many innocent people there. I said, okay, then how? How? And remember, Eisenhower said, beware the military-industrial complex. Anyway, we want peace inside you. We want peace outside you. We want peace inside me, and we want peace outside me. And inside and outside every human being. So, fresh off the back of the Sudan-Israel peace agreement, we're going to You can either go there or you can just, I mean, that's a substantial piece of information. You know, and I'm 50, so it's the first time, you know, it hasn't been like that my whole life. So if we can have peace there, if they can even consider it, then we have to believe that world peace is possible. It doesn't mean that we just say, world peace is possible. We use our minds. This is the frustrating thing. Watching people complain is frustrating to me because they don't realize that they're feeding the complaint. They're feeding energy towards the creation of what they don't want through complaining. So here's an example of real world peace agreement in the Middle East. So you can start there or just use that as it's possible. Now we're going to use our minds in a very creative and conscious way to create what we want. We focus on what we want. We want world peace. Peace in the Middle East, peace in the United States. All right. From the highest, and then we're going to take into account what AJ said. I don't know if you watched that video. So I channeled someone that passed from the You Know What, and he said, you know, watch what's mandatory. Watch what's mandatory. He didn't want to go into a lot of stuff. Well, he went into a lot of stuff. I just don't feel like sharing it right now, but I will as I go. I mean, I will as I get cleared to share, but okay. So he said, go from the highest vibration. He said to me and my friend and me, he said, you guys are trying to create from below, pushing up. You're trying to do good things from the bottom, pushing up. He says, go from the top and create from up there. So from the highest vibration, demand peace in pure alignment with our highest self. We demand world peace now. We deliberately said about the creation of world peace now. We do not accept any other reality. We are only available for peace. As we see this, we create it. So we're demanding it, and it's like throwing a rock in a pond and letting the waves go out in all directions now. So this is basically what we're going to do in the meditation. We're going to deliberately create peace and allow that to go out. So peace inside me and peace outside me. So you're going to get it for yourself first, and then you're going to see it for your friends and family and go out in all directions. Let me see. Okay, we're good on time. We just see. All right. So this is my personal question reality. Question reality. What does that hurt? This is what has always stunned me. As a child growing up and then a teenager and then now, even now, I see people not questioning what they're being told. I see people not questioning what they're seeing. They're not questioning it. And this I don't understand. I don't want to understand. But the fifth agreement is be skeptical but learn to listen. I can listen to anybody because I question everything. So I'm safe from anyone's information. People who don't question and they need that reality are screaming at other people right now. But that's always, even before though, 10, 20, 30 years ago, they still felt unsafe by other people's opinions. They just didn't have the low enough fear vibration to actually scream. But here's the thing. My fourth grade, Ellen, our fourth grade teacher, Mr. Widewick, keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. We'd have to do these math problems, and he'd always say, keep your wits about you as you do this math problem, as you work it out. And I used to think that was so funny. But seriously, now, just relax, center, keep yourself calm. Your calm mind is going to work so much better. A calm mind works, and then a healthy, happy third eye. The sixth chakra at the brow. You can hear some go, that's not true, or, oh, that feels true, or that feels 20% true. this is all you need. Calm center, your mind is going to work as well as possible, and a healthy, happy third eye, and a healthy, happy body. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, and heal your third eye, and start using your intuition. And enjoy questioning reality. As you move through your life, question your own reality, question your own beliefs. I have to get there on time. Do I? Do I really? What's going to happen if I don't? You know? I have to brush, or my daughter, you know, I have to brush her hair. No. And I was like, well, we're supposed to. And then I was like, I guess not. You know, it was just, what is it, kindergarten. She wouldn't let me brush her hair. Ever. So I let it go. And, you know, that teacher, we're still friends. All right. Question things. Enjoy questioning outside, not to people's faces. Don't make it obvious. But question inside. What beliefs am I holding that maybe don't serve me anymore? Oh my God, there was this show I used to love. Niecy Nash was on this show, Clean House. And she would go into these houses of people that basically were hoarders. They had kept either, you know, most of the stories were either a parent had died or they had gotten a divorce they didn't want to get. And so they were still attached to their old spouse. Okay. So they kept so much stuff. And so her thing was, don't you think your mom would want you to, do you think your mom would want you to live like this? Or would she want you living well in the now? This was Niecy Nash, Clean House. You could probably find the old episodes. Some other lady took over and she was great too. But Niecy Nash was the one. Don't you think your mom or your grandmom would want you living well in the now? So how can I live well in the now? What beliefs I'm fueling these thoughts? And then through your beliefs, you know, when we heal people's cancers and their sicknesses, we generally have to be plucking out beliefs, and some of this stuff is super old. All right, so just let go of it now. Don't need to get cancer. You can come see me anytime. I can help anyone, you know? All right. All right, I don't want to say all this stuff. So you're this work of art. You who you are. You're a work of art. So you have this beautiful physical body. And I don't care. Remember, you know, Neem Karoli Baba says no such thing as too fat. There's no such thing as too old, too ugly, whatever. You have this beautiful body that only lives one time ever. It's got its own energy stamp. So, I'm not going to tell that story. So it's one body that lives one time. And you can do all this stuff with it. You can do so much stuff with it. Okay. And then you have this certain set of archetypes that make up your personality, and you have certain past lives possibly that you brought in with you and things you want to learn. You have certain soul contracts. Your entire life is an incredible work of art. If you could see behind the scenes at what had to happen in order to get you here now, like doing what you're doing now, you'd have this wow. Just really not be impressed with yourself, but like just be in awe of like the entire whole thing. So I was walking one time in North Carolina, and I was not having a good time. I wasn't near the beach. I was watching people in masks all by themselves. They were walking all by themselves. They were driving cars all by themselves with masks on, and I was, you know, like that. And I got this information saying, and I'm going to call it zooming in and zooming out. And so showing me my consciousness residing in this physical body that was just walking to Walgreens is what I was doing. I was walking to Walgreens, and they were showing me, watch, because I was like, oh, like that. They were like, just zoom out. So I zoomed out of my body. I could see my body. but my consciousness zoomed out of my body and looked down from very high. And when I had zoomed out, I was like, that's not a big deal. What this little person named Carla is going, it's like, that's not a big deal. Okay, and then I zoomed back in, and then they showed me, so imagine childbirth, when you're in the pain stuff, you zoom out, and you're looking down on this wondrous of childbirth, and then you zoom back in when you're holding the baby. And then you zoom out when you're exhausted and you think you're gonna, you're never gonna make it. So using this zooming in, zooming out thing, all right? I hope that makes sense. Now, there's another thing that I do in healings a lot, where I take people up to the waiting room, not into heaven, obviously, because you're not dead, but in a healing, we can take you up to this room made of light, and it's like the waiting room to get into heaven. And from there, it's like you don't do a life review, but in some way, you have a higher perspective, but you also have a more relaxed, way to see, have a larger frame of reference where you're zoomed out. And so you see what it's like, you have a feeling, you have an idea of what it's like when you're dead. It's like, there's nothing I can do, nothing more that I can do on earth as that body-mind complex. And you're like, it's final. Now, in that moment, there's this, there's a saying, when you get really stressed out or overwhelmed, just remember that someday soon you're going to die. So it's like, when you zoom out or when you go up to heaven in the heaven's waiting room, when you go up to the heaven's waiting room, it's like, there's nothing to do up here. There's nothing to be stressed about. There's nothing to worry about anymore. And you get that relief for a minute, and then you go, why was I so worried about this or that? Why was I so stressed about this or that? So in history class, when you're a little kid, you learn about what people went through, but you're looking at it like, because it's not your pain, right? It's not your problem. So you're like looking at what were they so worried about? Of course they're not all going to die. Well, that's, when you're in it, it's a different story. So, there's a lot of arrogance and ignorance right now, okay? And, people will ask me things. This cracks me up. I have to just share this one thing. People crack me up. They say, I want to know. And I tell them something. Okay. And then they go right on their phone. No, that's been debunked. I'm like, okay. Okay, good luck. Love you. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Okay. Let me see. Get some music going. So, I don't know how it's going to come out, but some sort of a deal with zooming out or heaven's waiting room. I'm going to call it heaven. So, whatever word you use, God or prime creator or whatever, it's just waiting to meet that being. All right. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to say, people have, okay, so there's us regular people. So we're all just these regular people. Trying to be happy, trying to live good lives, trying to take care of ourselves, take care of our families, be kind to our friends. So that's the masses. Most people, that's what most people are doing. So when I say the masses, that's what I mean. People are just trying to love and be loved, take care of themselves, take care of their families, live a good life. All right. I do want to let you know that there is a fight going on that's above our heads. If you don't feel it, it's okay. But there's a fight going on. We're actually safer than you might feel like. And if you start to see, you'll see some people get stressed out. You'll see the stress in their face. And you'll see, let's call it desperation. They're desperate to get you to believe something. Or they're desperate to stay hidden, okay? So there's all these people that are like above us. And their stuff's going to happen over the next few months. Okay. So we're actually safer than you think. Now, let's see, what we have, for the most part, most of us have a clear conscience. Most of us try to be good people and work at it and da 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 da. So you probably, if you don't have a clear conscience, you should. Because if you're listening to me, if you're doing this, you have access to this. Please understand, this is a big deal. Having a clear conscience right now, that's a huge big deal. Like, that is something, a clear conscience where you can go to bed and you go to bed and you think, I did what I could do today, and tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna work on tomorrow. Then there are people who are above us, who maybe seem more famous or whatever, that do a lot of drugs. And sometimes when you're doing a lot of drugs, the reason that you're not like the guy I channeled, that was a different drug thing. But some of the people who are above us, whatever, when they're doing a lot of drugs, it's because they don't have a clear conscience. And people, it's like when you're a little kid and they say, oh, you have your health. And you go, yeah, my health. I want a red bike. I want a new car, whatever. Thanks a lot. I have my health. And older people understand, like, yes, you have your health. And if you go through a sickness, oh, I understand now. You have your health. It's so good. I'm telling you now, having a clear conscience is the same as that health thing. So enjoy your clear conscience. And it's time for dreaming what you want, finding out what you want. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of people missed it, but there's diamond necklaces out there that you could spend money on. There's Porsches that you could spend money on. But for the most part, those two things for me are things that I enjoy when other people have them. If someone else is wearing a $10,000 diamond necklace, I can look at it, I can see it, I can enjoy it. But I'm glad that I don't have to be responsible for that, and I'm glad that I, don't have the stress of it. So for me, I don't want that, Okay. And if someone gave it to me, I would sell it and buy an Airstream. Okay, but you knew that already. Okay, so here's the thing. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Enjoy your clear conscience and stay off as much social media as you can. If you can maybe take off Tuesday, Thursday or something, or if you could try to take off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to take off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what I'm going to do. I just took off yesterday, but I'm going to take off 3. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to stay off. And then if something big happens, someone will get to tell you that. And you'll be like, no, I didn't hear that. And then they'll have the fun of filling you in. All right, so here we go. You're going to enjoy your peace, enjoy your clear conscience, peace inside you, peace outside you. And we'll just see what happens as far as the God's little waiting room or whatever however that goes. All right. So yeah, I stayed up. I was camping last night and I had all these kids. And so I did not sleep very much. But that's okay. And I just took a shower and then I'm like, oh, so happy. All right. So let's start tapping. Let's tap and start closing your eyes. You can follow me if you need the tapping points. Tapping and close your eyes. And let's just do a little Ho'oponopono. See if you like this. You always have this. You don't need me to do this. Okay, so tapping and Ho'oponopono. That's how we're going to ground and center. And then we'll walk through the meditation. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Relax. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Relax. Please forgive me. Nipple points. Thank you. Relax your belly. I love you. I'm sorry. Relax shoulders. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Good. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Relax. Good. Do your head. Move your head. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You can just stop. We're going to do 3 more rounds of Ho'oponopono, and you can just keep tapping on your chest if it's stressing you out or tightening you up to bounce around. Just tap on your chest or tap on one spot. 3 times, Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Last time, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Somebody's body wanted to rock back and forth, front to back, as they did Ho'oponopono. So follow that if you want to rock like this. You still have a nice curve in your spine. Somebody's body really wanted to rock. That's what felt good. So you can keep singing. I'm just going to start talking through. Rock if it feels good. So focus on your contact points. I'm creating an energy ball to ground, or you can grow a root from your center of your tailbone to the center of the earth. Good. I'm grounded, I'm grounded, I'm grounded. Holding on to the core of Mother Earth. I love you. Feel your gratitude and humility for Mother Earth. Don't feel sorry for her. She's way more powerful than the entire human race, so no feeling sorry for her. This massive, massive, powerful planet. So relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Mother Earth does not need me to feel sorry for her. Mother Earth does not want sympathy because she's empowered. Good. Relax your belly. I love you, Mother Earth. I'm grateful to you, Mother Earth. That's a higher vibrational energy. Relax your belly completely now. Good. Feel your nice connection, gratitude and humility for Mother Earth. Good. And now she sends up 100 times the gratitude and humility up through the root, and you just receive as much as you can. Receive as much as you can. Deep breaths into your torso, opening and expanding your lower abdomen, your first chakra, your root. Mother Earth sends 100 times the love, gratitude for you that you sent for her. Good. Just receive all you can. You belong to the planet. You don't need to belong to society. You belong to Mother Earth, and that's more than enough. Mother Earth, my only mother, completely and deeply and completely loves, accepts, and grounds me. I belong. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. I belong to the earth. At this time, bring in Mother Earth's energy up through your spine, but now bring it into your whole body. Fill your body with the Mother Earth energy and your skin. Good. Somebody's head wants to bow. Find where your head wants to go. Bowing, third eye to heaven or straight. Bring that Mother Earth grounding, healing energy up all over your skin. Fill your skin. Good. Fill your inside and your outside with that grounding energy. Let your arms expand. Good. Grounded humans have a symbiotic relationship with Mother Earth. Good. So just feel that connection now. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes, relax your belly, and just feel, smiling face, just feel your symbiotic relationship and your connection to Mother Earth, your only mother. Relax your belly. Receive all that you can. All that is possible. Good. Receive from her. Receive, receive. Good. Rock if you feel like it. Don't forget to rock if that feels good to you. Okay. Good. You're doing great. See if you can receive more. See if you can receive more. The more you receive, the more love and gratitude you have for Mother Earth. So the more you receive, the more you actually give through your receiving. Hard to explain, but it's a paradox. So see if you can receive more. Good. The more you receive from Mother Earth, the more you actually give to Mother Earth. Good. You understand. Some of you do. Good. That weird breath that I do is to clear stuff out of me. Maybe some of you, if you feel like there's something you want to clear, just try a lower guttural breath. And then when I breathe like that, I'm calming myself down. I'm clearing and getting rid of stuff myself. Stuff that's in me. Well, the other breath is, I can't explain it. Good, relax your eyes, jaw and shoulders. Smiling face. Worthiness is clearing. Let your head move left if it wants to move left. Relax your belly. Smiling face. Let your body move. Good. If you start to get a vision, you feel like you're seeing something, just go with the vision instead of following, good, what I'm saying. Allow your guides to take you on a vision. On a journey. Good, relax your belly. You're in the very center of the big white spotlight of the highest, holiest source, creator, energy, God, prime creator, the field. Good, relax your belly. Relax your shoulders. And think about this. Is it easier to keep your peace if you're sitting in a room with no windows, with someone watching television, maybe a show that you can't stand? Is it easier to keep peace there, or outside with the same person at the ocean, or taking in a beautiful mountain view? Where's it easier to keep the peace? It's easier to keep your peace and keep peace between you and the other person when you're taking advantage of nature, when you're in nature. When you're with others in nature, it's harder to fight. It's harder to be disrupted. Relax your belly. You can always use your mind to travel anywhere. Anywhere. You could travel anywhere, not just on the planet. You can go to other planets. You can use your imagination, good, to do amazing things. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Relax your belly. And now we talked about peace between Israel and Sudan. So see that there was a treaty signed recently. So that's real world. So see the peace treaty between Israel and Sudan. That's the real physical world. Good. Okay, now, you know the other two countries already signed. And now Saudi Arabia wants to sign. So just see that happening. Saudi Arabia and Israel. Good. Relax your belly. Just witness the peace. Witness it. Good. And see how it makes you feel inside. Focus on your own peace now in your own body. Focus on your own peace inside your body. Good. And allow yourself to expand now. Expanding in that peace. Good. Relax your shoulders and your eyes and your jaw. Expanding energy. Peace in you. Good. There is peace in me. I am available for the peace inside me. And now, good. Some of you may want to make an energy ball as you may feel energy between your palms. So if you feel the peace inside you, now you can create that peace outside you. So see peace inside, feel peace inside. Good. And now create that peace outside, effortlessly. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Good. Worthiness issues are clearing. That's just ego wondering if I deserve peace. Do I deserve peace? And remember, my highest best is the highest best. So I allow peace inside, outside. I allow peace now. I'm available for peace now. Good. Good. Allow that peace vibration to raise you up, lifting you up. We're going to take a few minutes to get up into a white room. It's going to be a white light room. Just allow that peace vibration to keep expanding you and lifting you up, and you'll know that you're in the right place when you feel like you're surrounded by white light. It's just the waiting room. It's just good. It's zooming out. So if whichever works for you, zoom out, zoom above, expand in peace, rising up to the white room, heaven's waiting room. Relax your belly. Good. 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 So you're expanding and or lifting up. You're going to experience it as expanding and or just lifting. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. Just feel it as much as you can. Let your body move. Relax your shoulders. Some of you are going through a thing in your shoulders, watching your shoulders. Some of you are going through a thing that people on their deathbeds go through. They start to kind of worry, did I live a good enough life or something like that? And that's just silly. Sorry, it's silly. I don't have a better word right now. Just relax. But if you're feeling it in your shoulders, just relax. Good. Life's a gift, not a test. It's a gift. Relax. Good. There you go. Relax your belly. Smiling face. Life's an adventure. You weren't being tested. Not being tested. Good. Relax your belly. Good. If you think it's a test, you become heavy-hearted. If you think it's an adventure or a gift, you become light-hearted. So allow yourself light-hearted as you move up to that room of light. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Good. Even if I'm wrong about that, you're still going to do a better job if you believe what I'm telling you and you run it that way. If you're lighthearted, you're going to be a more patient, loving, forgiving person. So even if I'm wrong and life is a test, you're still going to do better on the test if you play it the way I'm telling you, that it's an adventure and a gift. Relax your belly. Oh, somebody's neck wants you to roll your head around. Good. Let your belly go. Some of you are already in the room of light, but you still have another minute 15 if you're not there. But some of you are already there. So just feel yourself in the room of light. Feel what it feels like. Relax your belly. Feel what and relax your shoulders. Smiling face. Good. Feel that your life on earth as the person, the body, mind called you is finished. Whatever didn't get done, didn't get done. Relax. Good. Whatever you did. Good. So just come into a sense of my life was completed. Good. What's done is done. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. And now you're just going to see what worries you're going to ask. What things did I worry about that I really didn't need to worry about? Show me. So you're going to have like a mini life review now while you're still alive. Relax your belly. Show me. What can I let go of to be more lighthearted? Relax your belly. Good. See what doesn't matter. So just feel the room of light. If you don't feel like asking questions, I want to be quiet and let you go in here without me talking, because I want your guides or your angels or whatever, your team, to have some time with you. So relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. See what you can let go of. See what you can get out of this. I'm going to give you about 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Good. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders, smiling face, light inside and light outside you. Some of you may want to ask, who do I need to let go of now when I go back? Who do I need to let go of when I go back? Good. You might want to ask, what do I need to do when I go back? What should I do when I go back? Good, relax your belly. Okay. So just want me to say that this is sort of like what people do in a near-death experience, but we don't actually have to cross over. You can do this. And they say, the veils are thinning now. The veils are thinner now. The veils just mean between, well, when they talk about the veils, they're talking about psychic information to hear my contracts, my sacred contracts, or what my soul decided to learn this time. It's more available to me. Past lives are more available. Akashic records are more available. Yeah. They also say, the more work that you do, the more you get the bigger lessons, it sort of untangles like a big knot, and then everything gets easier. So it may feel like a lot of work up front, but whatever work you end up doing makes it easier and easier and easier. So like now I can hear guidance much faster now because I'm not in my own way like that. Good. If you feel a little dizzy, that's okay. If you want to lay down, you can lay down. Good. Somebody's dizzy because you're just letting go of stuff that you're holding on to on earth that's just totally pointless, and you're in your own way. You're really in your own way. I feel like you want psychic information and then you don't want it. And you want it, you don't, or something like that. You keep getting in your way, and so you're getting dizzy now so they can fling all the blocking. Good. But if you want to lay down, but that's what the dizziness is. It's you in your own way with your thoughts and your beliefs and your back and forth. And it's fine. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. A lot of people do it, they say. A lot of people do it. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people, they want their they want their intuitive information, or they want psychic information. Then when it starts to come in, they get scared, but then they want it again, and then they get scared. So when people get traumatized, or what's that called? Suicidal, then that sort of is a different way to go, where they don't care anymore, and then their intuition can start coming in a different way. But when people are not traumatized, they tend to get in their own way. They tend to get it, block it, get it, block it. It's like fear-based stuff. So you're just going to want to clear your own third eye. You'll know if it's you I'm talking to. You just want to clear your own third eye. So you can pretend to hold it in your left hand, your non-dominant hand, I should say. Hold your third eye in your non-dominant hand, and then just sweep it with your dominant hand, and then give it energy. So then there's a group of light beings saying, you don't have to live like this. Like the way all these people on earth are living, it's silly. They're just all staring at screens. And they're aging. They're aging faster. When they're staring at screens, they're aging faster. So I just asked, is it the EMFs? And they said, well, that's a big part of it. But it's also their emotions are getting engaged. Almost like if you watch, or maybe it is like if you watched, I don't watch scary movies, but I imagine that's what it's like. They said, yes. Relax your belly. Relax your belly. You should all be relaxing your bellies all the time. Because, okay, so the information people are getting off of screens, whether it's television or computer or phones or iPads, all these things, they're taking it in while they're making dinner, or while they're doing, let's say, dinner. Okay. And then their energy, their emotions are activated. Relax your belly. Their emotions are activated like it's happening to them, because they're seeing it with their eyes, they're hearing it with their ears, and then their body is confused, because the body was created long ago before screens. So if the eyes are taking it in, the ears are taking it in, the body thinks it's happening to it now, whenever they're listening. Okay. Yeah. So then someone's saying it's, and this is an opinion. I just want to put this out. Oh, this is one of your dead relatives. It would be better if you didn't look at any screens at all, and you just got all your information through other people, and then you just worked on your own third eye and worked on your own abilities, like psychic intuitive abilities, and then you just spent all your time like working on yourself, nurturing, healing yourself, not watching any screens at all, and then getting together with people and then letting them over lunch or over a dinner tell you what's happening, and that you use your third eye just to feel out what's true and false. But there are people who love to just like eat up internet information. Eat it up. They're like eating it up. Oh. And so that's fine for them. But there's someone in this group, at least one of you, but probably for more than one, but it's one person's dead relative saying, so maybe you're sick, maybe you have some sort of thing going on, saying you'd be better off staying off all screens and then just creating lunch dates or dinner dates with your friends, and then letting them tell you their version of the quote-unquote news, and then just using your intuitive abilities to decide for yourself. So they boil things down for you. Relax your belly. Okay, someone, if you see green, if you see some kind of green, private message me. Relax your belly. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so now, if you're on a journey, keep going on the journey. So if you've got something else, if you're going somewhere with one of your guides, keep going. If not, I'm going to ask for AJ's help. So you may see him, you may not. And we're just going to stay at this vibration wherever you reached. And we're just going to sit together. So you're going to see you, me, and AJ all sitting together. And just, you can put your hands up. He's got his hands up, sort of up. Just imagining the world as pure, pure white light, integrity. It's turning. It's like a small version of the whole earth. And he's smiling, and he sees it the way he wants it. And it matches, and you see it the way you want it, which is the same, and I see it the same way. So we're all sharing the same vision. 3 of us all sharing this vision of Earth. As the planet is a higher vibration. All fighting has ceased on the planet because her vibration will not allow that. It doesn't allow for it. Good. So there's no group working against any other groups. There's abundance. There's more than enough. We don't know about money or a form of exchange, but there's not, that stress is gone. The stress and the worries about money and debt, it's all gone. And the people are living happily in harmony as individuals. Appreciated as individuals, grateful for their lives as a gift, and all the water's clean and clear and beautiful. You can zoom into any place on Earth in the vision and you can see it. The water is clean and clear and beautiful, and the rainforests are healthy and vibrant and thriving, and the atmosphere is perfectly clean and clear. Good. You could zoom in anywhere. Or you could zoom back out. Do not resist the urge. If you have any urge to check on your family in the vision, do not do that. It's not what this is for. That's role, identity, lower vibration. That's an ego trick. If you have family that you worry about, just see them the way you want them to be. And then they can choose. They could choose to be that way on the planet or in spirit. But relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. No running agendas on any other beings. Just assist the planet in her shift to the higher vibration. All fighting has stopped. All wars have stopped. Okay. You can use your hands to surround the earth, closing any portals to any darker dimensions, anything that may be letting any kind of a dark energy in. Just seal it off with your mind with light. Just seal the whole earth, seal her in light, pure white light. Good. And anyone who wants to open dark portals is contained. See them contained. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders, belly. And now in your mind, or out loud, you can say, either I demand peace or we demand peace. Whatever feels better, try them both. I demand peace, we demand peace. Or maybe you go back and forth. Good. I demand peace, we demand peace. Somebody's seeing a lavender color. Use that color to fill the earth, because when you started talking about peace, your guidance said, use this lavender. This means peace for us. You're just going to bathe the earth in that color. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. I demand peace. We demand peace. Or just peace. Good. Relax your belly. And then just start saying, I am peace. Allow worthiness to clear, worthiness issues. Remembering that my highest best is the highest best, I am peace. You're just going to find the right cadence and saying it inside quietly or saying it verbally. Good. And you're just going to allow yourself to gently float back down to your reality, but with a remembrance that you're not your body-mind complex. You are the being that was in the spirit waiting room. So emotions are starting to come back. Somebody's starting to feel sad. Just feel it to release it. Sadness to feel endings. Good, so you don't get depressed. Sad, you're changing. As you come back down with an awareness that you're going to die someday and you're going to be removed from this reality. Maybe you wanted to make different, now you need to make different choices. So you're feeling sad on the way back down. That's completely normal and natural, but not highly functional. It's normal and natural to start feeling sad because you have to change your life. Good, relax your belly. Good, that's a challenge for you. Challenge accepted. Good, challenge accepted. I am peace as you float back down into your existence. If there is work to do for you to change your life, you can work with me, but you're not going to start tonight. You're going to sleep tonight, start tomorrow. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. You can journal tonight. You can write all you want. Write all about what you saw. Write all about what you experienced. Good, relax. I am peace. I set the intention in my heart to remember always that I am peace. I am available for peace. Good. Relax your belly. I kept you a little bit over. Maybe you want to put your hands in a place to remind yourself that you're peace. I promise you, whatever is happening outside of me is happening. I have to respect the free will choices of people to do whatever they're doing. When I respect their free will choice and I bless them and I forgive them and I love them, it just sets me free over and over and over. And every night when I put my head on the pillow, I have a clear conscience. So much gratitude. Relax the belly. I have more than enough love in my life. I have a clear conscience. I don't feel like I owe anyone anything, no matter what kind of relation I am to them. Because when I pass away, I'm just a soul. They're just a soul. And if they're lowering my vibration in this life as me, or if they're taking energy that I could use for one of these renegade yogis, it would just be silly for me to keep giving my energy to someone because they're related to me. It doesn't make any sense. Time, energy, and money are my only resources. If I'm giving time and energy to a quote-unquote relative who doesn't understand me, I'm taking that away from someone or some people who could really use that time and energy of mine to take themselves into a higher vibration. It's just so clear to me. I love my relatives, but I can't help them if they're just gonna write scripts for me in their head, you know. Relax your belly. Hopefully you can go right to bed now. I really love you guys. Thanks for coming. Your own peace is your priority. This is, the Chinese people have a saying, may you live in interesting times. We live in, I feel like we're so lucky that we live, this is the most interesting times. That can often provide more of an opportunity to make big changes that you wouldn't have made if everything was quote unquote fine. You would just be part of the green zombie apocalypse. Alright, I love you. I could stay on here. I'm totally wasted on energy. I love this feeling. Oh. You guys are the best. See you, YouTube.